When managing a team across countries, there are some basic considerations to keep in mind that'll ensure everyone has the ability to do their best work. In this video, I'm going to share some technical things you will want to consider. First, be mindful of time zones. Now, while it may be difficult to find one centralized time that'll be ideal for everyone to jump on a call, sometimes alternating regularly scheduled meetings can ensure everybody feels considered. This also means when setting deadlines, be clear if you expect something to be completed by a certain date and to say whether it's the date in your time zone or theirs. This will ensure that there is no confusion when it comes to deadlines. The second, be sure to document all national holidays with respect to every country your team member is from. A great tip is to document it on your calendar with your team member's name next to it, so you know on a certain week, a particular team member may not be available. It's also important to respect those holidays by ensuring no major projects will be due, even though you may still be working. Third, choose one or two centralized communication platforms for everyone to drop, share, and communicate through. For example, here at Soulcast Media, we use Trello. But for you, you can use Google Drive, SharePoint, Dropbox, or Slack, to name a few. Whatever it is, it's a good idea to have a place where people can comment in real time that's not just through email. Fourth, ensure you are doing your due diligence when covering policies that may be unique to a certain country or region, such as a company's benefits and HR policies. Oftentimes, there are corporate branches in each country that have their own unique set of rules. In the end, managing a global team has some extra logistics to consider. With careful preparation and by clearly communicating expectations, you will be able to reduce any workplace friction. The mark of a great leader isn't defined by borders. Being a great leader is a universal skill, and everyone from around the world can exhibit these qualities. So what are they? In this video, I'm going to share some universal tips on how you can be the kind of global leader people want to follow. The first is relationships matter, no matter where you are located. That means to get your team to work together seamlessly, you have to also build relationships with everyone individually. That's because how a person shows up in a group setting may be different from how they act one-on-one. Now, I'm not saying that you have to develop close relationships with every single person on your team, but it is critical that you have an understanding of a few things. What motivates this person? What does this person care about? What are their career aspirations? And most importantly, how can you help them? The mark of a great leader is having others feel like you care, because that is the biggest source of motivation for people anywhere around the world. The second is highlighting and calling out great work. For many of us, we are often checking off a long list of to-dos. We're busy. But the mark of a great leader is to sometimes stop, observe the good, and let others know about it. The truth is, people don't want to follow a leader who only talks about problems and criticizes. They want a leader who can recognize progress. That way, when problems do arise, the team won't feel like everything they do is always so negative. A great tip is to carve out designated times to highlight the positive. It can be through a weekly email you send out to the global team or when the team does get together to carve out a few minutes to talk about the good things that are going on. Third, as a leader, it is important for you to think about being visible. Now, this may seem a bit strange, but the key here is oftentimes we can get buried in the work that we do, that we can forget to remind the global team that we are here for them too. And fourth, a great leader creates opportunities for the global team to bond. Now, there are several ways to do this, and it can be as simple as having virtual activities and meetings that are not work-related so people can communicate about non-work-related items. Or it can even be, if budget permits, to have quarterly offsites where everyone from the team meets in one country to work and connect together. We here at Soulcast Media, we facilitate a number of communication workshops with teams who have flown in from around the world, and it has proved to be a great environment for people to learn, work, and connect with each other. In the end, the art of a great leader is to hit metrics, but to also show the team that they care. It's not difficult, but it does take work. In the end, the result is you are leading a global team that feels committed and connected to the work and you.